So apparently my stupid ass didn't record the final end result of the Toyota Land Cruiser I did. So now we are at the second stop for the day, and I might make this a two-part video, maybe not. I just don't know how long it'll be, but this is the car we got to do. As you can see, it's a 2020 Audi RS3. The entire car is going to be buffed, clayed, the whole 9 yards, because as you can see, this car is a little dirty. As you can see, let me grab the key. Let's see what the inside's looking like. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it ain't that bad. Oh yeah. All right. Well, there's the car, y'all. Time to get everything set up, and I'll get back with y'all in a little bit when I'm starting. You clearly notice how I start every detail. So let's get into it. I'm gonna try and record as much as I can. Again, guys, I'm only one person. I only have 2 arms and 10 fingers, so I can only record so much. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna try my best to get everything that I can for y'all. I'm gonna include claying the car, tips on claying the car. I'm gonna include buffing it, or at least try to include buffing it and completely cleaning it. Let's spray this off and see how we do. Start right here. Alright, well, there's one fucking part done, obviously. Gotta keep going. Next, I'm gonna do the wheels, the lower part of the body, because that's obviously always the dirtiest part of the car. So I'm gonna walk around, degrease it all, and I'll get back when I start washing. Peace. car after it's been clayed. The next step after it's been clayed is to clean the wheels, because I want to clean everything on the body before I buff it. I don't want to buff it and then clean the wheels, because then the car is just going to get all wet again, and I don't got time for that. But remember what I said in the first video, don't wash a black car in direct sunlight? The sun's right up there. This is what happens. Let's see if y'all can catch it. See all the water spots, all the streaks, all the clay bar marks? That is what happens when you wash a car and don't dry it in direct sunlight. To my claying explanation. This is a clay bar. This is a clay bar. There's all different sorts and kinds of clay bars, but the main one I use is this. You can buy it at any detail store for like $5-7, depending on the brand. The only thing a clay bar does, well, it actually does multiple things, but the main thing it does is it takes off any debris and fallout on the car that you can't see with your own eyes. Like, you ever felt someone's car and it's super bumpy and rough and it feels like sandpaper? That's what the clay bar is taking off. This car, now that it's been clayed, is completely smooth like a baby's ass. There's not an imperfection in the paint. The reason we clay the cars before we buff it is because, say there's like, see how there's pollen right there? The clay bar will take that off. Say I didn't take that off and I were to buff and that stuff's all over the car, all it's gonna do is attach to my buffer, attach to my compound, and spread all over this entire hood and scratch it and leave spider marks or spider webs, and you don't want that. So before you put a buffer to any car, I always clay it, because you don't know what could be sitting on the paint that you don't see with your own eyes. So now that I've said that, I'm gonna clean the wheels for the last thing. I'm gonna pull it in there, start buffing it, and then I'm gonna do the entire inside. I'll show y'all what it's like to buff. So I've started buffing the vehicle. I've only buffed one spot, and I want to show y'all the difference real quick from what it looked like before. Here you go. Ready? And here we're gonna get to the spot I buffed. If you're wondering what all those little dots are, that's just the compound residue, but that is literally the spot that I buffed right there compared to non-buffed. I'm gonna try and get some videos, but guys, again, I'm only one person, but there you go, right there. You can see the difference, clear as day. Other than that, I'm gonna get back to it. All right, everybody, so far, I have done the whole hood. Start from here. I've done the whole hood. Again, don't mind the dust. That's just stuff from the compound. I gotta wipe it off when I'm fully finished detailing it. Or buffing it, my bad. I've done this fender. I've done this entire door. I've done this entire door. And I'm stopped right about here, as y'all can see. I can't really set the phone down and record me buffing it anywhere over here, because it'll be crooked on the couch. So when I make my way around to this side, I'll eventually set the phone up so y'all can see me buffing and what all I do when I buff it. But as of right now, this is how we're looking. She's looking good, almost finished. There's the sun. I can't wait to finish it and pull it out in the sun. But till then, I'll be back in a little bit, y'all. Alright guys, here's the finished product. This is a showroom detail on a Audi S3. It is completely finished. It has been clayed, it has been waxed, it has been polished and compounded, and after all of that I threw a graphene coating on top of that. So it is double protected, and this is the final product. I'll walk down the side of the body for y'all. This side. That basically wraps up today's video. There's gonna be a two-part video for the two videos I'll be uploading. It'll be the difference between a basic detail and a showroom detail, and y'all will clearly see the difference. But for this video, that's about it. That ends it. Thank you guys, and stay tuned for the next one.